Thanks for inviting me to your place. Where'd you go? What the...
Hunger.
The Hunger from 1983 is Tony Scott's visually stunning directorial debut. It features Catherine Deneuve, David Bowie, and Susan Sarandon. Catherine is an Egyptian vampire named Miriam Blaylock, and for about 200 years she has been Bowie's character, John's, lover. However, he has suddenly and rapidly started aging. Both him and Miriam look for answers in Susan's character, Sarah Roberts, a gerontologist. Upon John's demise, the story then shifts to Sarah and Miriam's relationship. Things get steamy quickly and climax into Miriam turning Sarah into a vampire. What I would suggest is that the film attempts to show identity and individuality as a source of strength and power. This loss of identity begins with indeterminate sex. Where John and Sarah lose their power is in their androgynous nature. Both sort of fall, somewhere in the middle of male and female, hosting short hair and softened features. Their identity is thus lost as they become too similar and begin to negate each other. John is unable to take his death into his own hands. He must ask Miriam to kill him, and is then lumped up with all the other lovers who failed to keep her attention. John not claiming his own body allows Miriam to stay in control. This is pushed further because as he deteriorates and can't even stand on his own, Miriam is given full control over his body. He is trapped in a casket and in full submission to Miriam. It is through this that he takes on the form of her previous lovers. Miriam is ageless. John submits to her and loses control as he ages. This shows that the young are powerful and the old are weak. Sarah denies the deterioration of age by taking control over her body. She negates the androgyny that previously held her back and may take on an identity once more. This is accomplished through killing herself, and despite this, it becomes the ultimate form of individuality and may allow her to surpass and overpower Miriam. The Hunger is not without fault, but it does present an interesting take on the vampire film. It denies the old traditions and brings about a new, refreshing experience. It isn't for everyone, but definitely worth taking a look at if you're interested in visually striking, artsy films. David Bowie fans should just wrap themselves up in a blanket and rewatch The Labyrinth, because there really isn't enough of him in this film to get excited about. Thanks for watching, this is Boob Tube Review. What do you call the referee in a Transylvanian baseball match? The vampire? What do vampires cross the sea in? Blood vessels. How does Dracula like his meat? In grave-y? What do you call a short vampire? A pain in the knee. Aww. Actually, Ew.